Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Fred. I got a video today from Shaq Reacts. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
First date, and she brought her whole kid.
What? Pick up this girl for a first date, and she tells me that her babysitter just bailed on her.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shaq Reacts here once again, and today's just some crazy clips of the worst dates I can find. Now, like always, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is absolutely insane. This man is getting a ton of hate for not paying for the entire bill.
Am I the asshole for not ordering any food so I wouldn't have to split the bill? I, 27 male, have been a part of a small friend group, around 8 people, basically since college. For some background, 2 people in the group, Susan and Greg, are just absolute leeches. Going out for lunch, expect them to order the most expensive thing on the menu, then feed you some sob story about their finances, and then dump half the bill on you. Last weekend, Dan, one of the people from the group, told me about a casual dinner. I told him if Susan and Greg were there, then I wouldn't be able to come. He tells me that they would be there, but I should just put my opinions aside and just come once. This is...
Opinions aside? No, my wallet is on the line. I have to open my wallet like these 304s open their legs for this couple.
It's kind of where I might be the asshole. I agreed with him, and I told him that I would be there. I show up, and we all get to talking. Everyone began putting their orders in. Most of us spent about $40. There were only about 6 people there. When it gets to Susan and Greg, they both order expensive dishes, around $200.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
When it was my turn to order, everyone looked at me, but I just picked up the menu and pointed to the $4 Miller Lite and sent the waiter away. Dan asked why I hadn't ordered anything, and all I said was that I lost my appetite. The other 2 friends got up as well to cancel their orders and just have drinks. After the main courses came out, I saw Susan and Greg picking at their food. The waiter then brings over the check. Greg then grabs the waiter and asks him to split the check 6 ways. I stand up and I correct him, saying the check was supposed to actually be split 3 ways. Greg looks at me confused and asks why, since we always split the bill. And I reminded him that 3 of us have not even eaten any food, so we would just be paying for our drinks. So basically, at the end of the night, Dan, who probably only ate around $50 worth of food, was stuck with a $146 check at the end. Yes, I remember the exact number. I swear I saw his jaw drop when he picked up the receipt. I slid a 10 towards the check, said goodbye everyone, and then I walked out. The next morning, I found my phone full of texts from Greg and Susan telling me I was an asshole for not ordering any food and forcing them to pay more than they had accounted for. I honestly laughed because the stakes alone were more than what they had paid, but to each their own. I also got a lot of messages from Dan saying that I could have just not came instead of pulling that stunt. And
This man did absolutely nothing wrong. In fact, I can't believe Susan and Greg actually texted him back.
Why did Dan get upset about that? What pull the stunt? He didn't want to go hang out with fucking the other 2 people.
Saying he's a horrible man. If you can't afford the food that you're buying, then don't buy the food. In fact, if you can't even afford going out, stay at home. Heck, I'm not even sure how these 2 people are dating. They probably only go to group events to put their burden on everybody else. They probably don't go on dates alone. Specifically,
Like, I admit, because I'm a little bit more well off than like some of my friends, I pay for things, and I always pay for things. They always just pay me back, but they've never not paid me back. Unless I told them, you know what, this is on me, you know, because this is a place that, you know, this is probably a little bit more extravagant, and I don't want you to have to pay everything, or you guys can just tip. But to be taking advantage of someone, like, they don't invite me to an expensive restaurant expecting me to pay. No, they'll invite me to an expensive restaurant expecting them to pay because I always help take care of things. Sometimes they'll take care of like the nicer places for me because they feel obligated because they're good friends.
for this reason that they can't afford anything. I guess this is a message to everyone because a lot of people have friends like this, guys. Not just women are like this, but there's a ton of friends out there who want you to pick up the slack for what they're doing. Be like this man and put your foot down. Don't get used up.
And invite you over for Netflix and chill.
What is up with her eyes? Is it me, or like the face just looks... It looks like that one meme I posted of the Muppet, that with the ratchet looking Muppet. This pretty much is like an embodiment of that.
As a first date, rob him. Because like, why does he feel so comfortable inviting strangers to his house as a first date?
Why are you so comfortable going to a stranger's house on a first date?
By robbing him, you're teaching him a lesson that Netflix and shows
Next time people are gonna kidnap and murder you, and that's gonna teach you a lesson.
should not be a date. Hello.
And I know this sounds absolutely crazy, and of course I disagree with her, but this is exactly why men have to be very selective with who they're bringing over, and they need to control their urges because yes, this does happen.
That's the one for me. I've been seeing you in my dream like Martin Luther King, baby.
First of all, the other bullshit, people be brainwashed with social media, but the thing I like about you is you're a God-fearing man and I'm a God-fearing woman. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm a nurse. I take care of what I gotta take care of. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta speak
Says all this, but look at what she's wearing. I'm not fooled by this.
on what I do. I just show it. Okay? But I respect you and you're such a gentleman, you feel me? And people look over that shit. The looks is cool, but it's about who you are at the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when I get pregnant, I need to have a man that I'm gonna be proud of.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying? And when I have my son, I need to be proud of my son. You feel what I'm saying? So I love that. You're a very good man. And don't let nobody get to you, baby.
Hey,
Okay?
guess what, baby? Lord.
And there it all
You
is.
just gave the speech of a woman who had intelligence, and then the bot malfunctioned.
She just gave an amazing speech. It was like a 10 out of 10 speech just for her to ruin it at the end by doing that dance. Fantastic. You
Not even that, guys. Really? You're gonna fall for it? Look at what she's wearing.
just completely contradicted yourself, making you seem like a complete 304. This is exactly why, gentlemen, don't take what a woman says face to face value and actually see what she's doing with her actions. If she says that she's a very modest woman but has a bunch of provocative pictures of herself on social media, clearly she's lying. And if this woman is saying that she's God-fearing, she wants a man who's just like that but does this dance, I mean, come on, guys. No genius has to tell you what's going on.
Her roommate's job's kind of crazy. So when you subscribe to a girl's content, I guess, this is who you're actually talking to.
Content, correct? Yeah.
How are you responding today, buddy?
Oh, baby, I'm good. How you doing? I wish this was us right now, baby. Oh, God, me too. Oh, wow, this is just really romantic. God, it's really getting me in the mood, guys.
Stop
This is
it,
who you're
man.
actually
Stop
talking
it.
to. So you sickos.
Are you really talking to OnlyFans models? Are you just gay?
who are actually subscribing to this, get a grip. Get a grip.
I mean, this should not be the only reason why you shouldn't get OnlyFans. This should just be an addition. But did you guys really think you're gonna text a real woman like she has time to text every single one of you guys with her 5,000 members? Absolutely not.
Threshold for a man to earn for him to be like, you know what, good.
I don't have a threshold, but I want to be a stay-at-home, like, I don't really want kids, but wife.
You don't want kids, but you want to be a stay-at-home wife.
Yeah.
Oh, red flag. That's
Useless.
ridiculous.
No,
you,
not really.
You want an allowance? You're asking me.
It's not an allowance because I'm
What
not a
is it?
sugar baby, but it's like look
You want
after
a
your
wage?
home. Okay, fine.
Then
Call it
it's,
what you wish.
then it's charity.
Yeah, charity work, fine.
You want to do charity.
Oh,
So,
I'm saying doing charity.
and how much do you feel like you need to sustain your lifestyle?
As long as I can do everything that I need to do with my hair, my nails, my beauty, whatever, buy some stuff, food, of course, to feed my man, but...
And wait, you expected me to... Do you drive?
Yeah.
You expected me to pay for your car as well? Respect for the
No,
man.
I have money for my car.
So you'll pay for your car.
I can pay for my car, I can pay for what I need done, but like, that's
So
just
what do
the
you
vibe.
need? What do you want the money for?
I'm gonna look after the household. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna look pretty. I'm gonna...
Oh, this life is confusing, you know. So my money is basically going to a cleaner.
You called it charity, right?
Yeah.
It's going to a good cause.
If this woman isn't doing anything for you, she doesn't want to have any kids for you, take care of anything
Good
for you in your
cause.
life. And basically, she just wants to stay at home, take your money. You know what I like to call that, guys? I like to call that a glorified pet. This is...
You know, if my mother was still alive, the amount of money these people are asking for and the salary they're asking for, my mother would probably take care of all of that, in a sense. Like, if I paid my, like, Mom, can you take care of the house, take care of everything, cook for me, make sure everything's good to go? I give you like $3,000-$4,000 a month, or you could be good. My mom would be fucking ecstatic. She would love to do these things already. She wants to do these things already. Like, just give me the extra money. Sure, why not? Those are the type of women you want in your life, not whatever the fuck this is.
This is no different than having a dog at your house, paying for that dog, taking care of him, feeding him, and only...
And I'm not saying incest type things. Don't think about it, you assholes. But I'm just saying, just think about it. If those are the things that she's offering, just cooking, cleaning, and taking care of the house, and I had to pay that much, I'd rather just pay my mother. Give her the allowance to let her do whatever she wants and let her take care of the house. If my mother was still alive, this would be my mother.
Enjoying it for a few moments.
Normies really think going outside and talking to girls is gonna work for someone like me. It does not. I mean, maybe if my appearance wasn't just blatantly subhuman, then it would work. But what you...
Bro, don't think yourself as subhuman. But you can improve. You can improve. Don't think don't be like the black pillars where, you know, the end all be all is looks. Yes, looks matter, but you have some effects on your own looks. Status matters, confidence matters. Work on those things.
You people don't understand is that when I go outside, Floyds will literally stare at me like I'm a killer or something before I even say anything to them. So how do you think me talking to them is ever gonna work? Like, the whole personality and confidence thing is just cope. Your personality is your face and your confidence is your height.
Wrong, brother. I'm 5'7". I really don't got much height on me compared to most Americans. I don't have any issues. But the confidence is there. You know, the demeanor is there. The personality is there. A little bit of clout and a little bit of money, but you know, those things, they don't see the clout and the money right away. They see the confidence and like my looks. I think I look better now at 37 than I did younger because I take care of my face now. I work out more. When I was younger, I didn't even have muscles. I was just a scrawny little 135 freaking pound kid in a sense.
My life will always suck due to the fact that I am boneless and I just overall don't look good. And even if I do approach some random Floyd and she gives me the time of day, her giving me the time of day means that she has bad intentions. The only girl who would date a subhuman is the girl who would do anything for attention because that's literally all a subhuman has to offer. I'm always right, and you copers in the comments actually just...
10 push-ups.
Get your ass.
This guy is so wrong. It's insane. He didn't even give life a chance. Dude,
right?
If you think you're skinny, go hit the gym. There's things you can change in your life. I absolutely hate this victim. And
I actually think your face is decent, kid. Like, you have a decent face. If you actually worked out, put yourself on, you know, some fucking program, ate a little bit more, I think you'll pull pretty Chad-like looks.
Mentality that some men have where they feel like their genetics are the only reason they're gonna be successful or not. You could change literally 90% of the things in your life. The only thing I would say you can't change is height. Fine. But you could still be super successful, super charismatic, get jacked, get good looking. Because I've seen a lot of short kings out there absolutely killing it. Also makes this kind of TikTok account to basically let all the women know that he can't pull any women. Basically give some kind of sob story. Dude, please delete this account because it's not also helping you out.
How do people see my situation and not think that I'm not high function?
What situation?
Okay, so I'm not married. I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
By how many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more.
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I just want God
or by
to
your
bring
wife?
them. I just want God to bring them.
Oh, okay.
My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you would say it, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active.
This guy is an absolute idiot. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, I understand he wants to stay single, but having kids with multiple women saying that you're doing that you're taking your time is complete.
I don't completely disagree with this. He is a top echelon man. If he fully took care of all of his kids, took care of all the baby mamas and stuff, like as it was like kings back in the day or whatever it was, or nobles, I actually don't see anything wrong with this particular method of what he's doing. Again, as long as he's taking care of the kids, taking care of everything. Yes, I do have that side that the kids probably don't get the best relationship from the father, nor do they get so much of a father figure in there all the time. But he's in these kids' lives. It's 8 kids. Who cares? There's Mormons that have 12 kids. No one bitches and moans about them when it's the same mother that, you know, with those kids. Well, he just has different kids. As long as he's taking care of everything, I don't see a problem. The only problem is people try to emulate this that don't have these things, and that's where we get the pookies. and the Ray Rays that have 12 baby daddies or 12 baby mamas with 12 12 kids with 12 baby mamas. That's the problem that they can't take care of, that the system now has to jump in and take care of.
Complete nonsense. And I already know a lot of you guys are going to say in the comments, Shaq, you have no idea if he's taking care of all of those kids. Correct. You have no idea how he's taking care of them, probably providing for them. He clearly wants more. He's creating more single mothers and more children who rarely see their father. I will never commend this.
I'm not commending. I just think, yes, single mothers, but they're, as long as they're in like committed relationships within each other, are they really single mothers? Yes, the not marriage part, but everybody's secular now. Most people are not religious. So the marriage thing doesn't come into play as harshly for people that aren't so religious.
Man.
Now you said the first one was
because men got confused.
Nails.
Yep.
Nails. That's $250.
Yep. $250 to $275. Confused.
Nails.
Yep.
Nails. That's $250.
Look at this
yep.
kitchen
$250
curtains.
to $275.
All right, I'm take the low end, $250. And the hair is what, $4?
Hair. We taking the low end?
Yeah, take the low end.
Let's say $700 for the wig.
Okay.
$500 for the wig. It depends.
Let's do $500.
$500 for the wig.
Okay.
$300 for the install.
What? That's different?
Yes. That does not come with the wig.
Imagine this, yo. She's actually super happy bringing up these numbers, counting it on her hand like some man's actually gonna pay it. Do you not hear yourself speak? Like, oh yeah, a man's definitely
broke, dusty, musty crusties.
I'm gonna be super excited and is gonna beg to be in my life to pay all of my bills. What kind of man actually wants to be with you just to pay your bills? I cannot wait till some of these women hit the wall.
So the fact that she has 2 children, 4 and 2.5, is that a deal breaker for you, or does that make you more attracted to her?
I'm very attracted to her. I just want to make sure I'm not gonna get knocked.
I can't even believe she asked the question, does that make her more attractive to you? Who the fuck says yes to that question?
Over the head by the baby daddy because she's 2.5 years away from, I don't want no stuff.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do you a favor there because I can't speak for them. Sometimes they're nice and sometimes they ruin my weekend. So, I'm young. Sometimes I bring the drama up, but I try not to. It's not my fault. I can't control other people. So yeah.
Well, appreciate you saving my life. I'm trying to be somebody.
She really tried to make an excuse for her life and her horrible actions by saying, oh, she's young. You're not young. You have 2 kids. You're a grown woman. And I completely understand where this man's coming from. You should not be entering a relationship where there's still unfinished business like a crazy ex, a crazy baby daddy, and some kids who are not yours. No shame on single mothers, but this woman doesn't want to take any accountability.
Oh, I don't care about birthdays. We never celebrated my birthday big growing up. I don't care. This isn't about you. It's about my birthday. And you better make me feel special because it's a great opportunity for you to make me feel special. And why wouldn't you want to do that for the person that you love? This next one is going to be 1A. He doesn't like to celebrate holidays. Oh, we didn't make a big deal about holidays in my family. I don't care. Once again, this doubly applies to holidays such as Valentine's Day, which again is an opportunity for your man to...
You mean to tell me that man can show up for you when you're sick? He can bring you lunch. He can take care of you on the days that you need to be taken care of. He can make sure that you're good. He can pay your bills. He can make you be a better person, but you're focused on some made-up holiday? Be so for real. You are the problem.
These women emphasize holidays so much. Why? Because they want something they can flaunt all over social media. They want the fancy dinners, the fancy dates, the fancy gifts. Because it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with what they can post all over social media. Because if it really mattered, you guys would be emphasizing everything he's doing after these holidays, majority of the days of the year.
Most of the time, my birthdays, I just go to dinner with my best friend. Just a normal dinner, not even something extravagant. This year, my girlfriend booked Magic Castle for me the day before my birthday, which if you guys haven't been to Magic Castle, you guys are fucking missing out. I love the Magic Castle. I love it better than Disneyland. It's probably my best memories at the Magic Castle.
How he's taking care of you on these days. But what he's doing for you on one of these blue moon occasions shouldn't affect if you're gonna be with him or not. Because a lot of you guys want princess treatment on Valentine's Day or Christmas, but are perfectly fine with getting treated like trash the rest of the days of the year.
What makes you wife material?
Probably nothing. I'm not ready to be a wife right now.
So if every body count was $1, what would you be able to buy?
A meal.
Like what? A Happy Meal, what?
Yeah, a Happy Meal.
That's like $12.99.
Higher?
Maybe no. I get the one on sale. Yeah.
You got kids?
Of course.
How many you got?
Why is it of course? Can women just be single and not have kids?
Why you huffing and puffing?
Because I got 6.
God damn to the left.
Why?
I mean, I ain't trying to deal with that.
You gotta deal with that. I take care of mine.
You got 6 kids?
Yes, and I take care of mine. You ain't gotta take care of mine.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, I'm still good.
So to the left?
Yeah.
Tú estás loco.
Yeah, this woman should not be on this show. If you really do have 6 kids, what are you doing wasting your time trying to please this kind of men when you should be taking care of kids at home? Dude, you have your own life already. Your life is already set. You got 6 kids. There is no time for do-overs. You can't suddenly push that aside, making it seem like a man's gonna wipe over that. That is your life. That is who you are now. Trying to dress up all single like on this show won't really hide who you really are.
First date, and she brought her whole kid.
Pick up this girl for our first date, and she tells me that her babysitter just bailed on her. So I was like, oh man, we can reschedule if you want. She's like, no, I really want to go out. So okay, I switched up the plans, and I was like, all right, cool. I take them to a restaurant, and once we get to the restaurant, one of the kids, he's 5 years old, starts...
One of the kids? There's more than one? I thought it was only the baby.
losing his mind, just throwing a tantrum. The other kid, he's about 3, he's running around the entire restaurant, eating food off of other people's plates and stealing the tips off of other empty tables. I was over it. By the time dinner ended, I took him home, and this girl turns to the kids and says, "Thank your new daddy for dinner, kids." This is exactly why straight men aren't afraid of serial killers.
Yeah, that seems like a complete nightmare. Honestly, I don't understand how this woman can bring this many kids on a date when she never even seen this man before. Like, okay, yes, this man had a horrible date experience, but your kids, you're putting them in danger potentially because you don't even know who this man is yet. Would you really want to introduce him to someone bringing all of them along without you doing your own detective and research first? That doesn't make any sense to me. But anyways, guys, leave your comments down below because it does wrap it up. Thank you guys.
You guys know how I feel about single mothers. The only advice I can give is stay away, but there are good single mothers out there that can provide value, but good luck sifting through all that trash. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.